Hello Stamper, welcome to French's video. I'm Frances Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And I'm going to show you how to do the twisted box with some DSP. It make it kind of funny, or not funny, but interesting. It's very fun to see. After I done this, I had said, you know, the 12-inch long, it's make it easier. Well, then somebody sent me, I think it was Mary in my downline with it was 8.5 by 10, but I'm going the full sheet of paper 8.5 by 11, and it's about the same. It's just it's a smaller box. If you can see, it's smaller and smaller around. So I like this size quite a bit, but this is kind of fun with the DSP. So let's get started. This time we're going to use white. I think I choose white because I think white will sing better when we do the score. So we're going to start at the 8, so it's a full sheet of paper. So 8.5 by 11. You're going to take your wax paper, rub that on it, and the reason why it make your stylus slide better. We're going to score at 2, 4, 6, 8.5. Turn this around, and then we're going to score at ½ inch. We're going to score at 2.5, and then we're going to score at 9. Now we're going to remove this. We're going to bring the paper trimmer, and now we're going to do the same thing than we did with the other one. We're going to go from the one corner of the rectangle to the other corner. Oh, I need to lift you up for this. So what oops, my camera is loose. So it's from each corner of each rectangle that you want. So you're going to put the center of your score in the groove and in the bottom too. Oops, I don't want this blade. I want the light blade to score. So make sure you in the center in the groove, in the center in the groove, and score this. Remove this. I was way off there. Let's see if I can fix that a bit. Here we go. And go in the center. It's hard to see on top of the camera. And then in the center here. I got a tough time with the lighting tonight. And over here. And then again over here. So you want to make sure you get those score the best that you can from one corner to the other corner. The last two was good. The first two are off. We're going to try to fix that. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take our scissors, and this little flap and these flap need to go. So we're going to cut this diagonal there. We're going to cut this flap completely out. Let me bring you down here a bit. And then again, we're going to go right there and cut this completely out. Now we're going to save this for our flap to close. So we're going to cut that there. Cut this one. So the third one here needs to go bye-bye. And then again here. Oh, this needs the flap to be out. And this one too, the flap needs to go out. Let's just want to make sure I get that. Yes, perfect. Now what we want to do is cut the bottom, and you want to try to maybe take a little sliver off, so then it's easier to match your box. So it gives you a little bit of room to play. I always say take off that little score line. It's just give you a tiny bit of room to wiggle. Okay, now that is done. And then the flap that for the closer, you want to diagonal that too, so it's going to close easy. Now what you're going to do, it's all the straight score. We're going to fold that, just going in like this. So one you're going to do one way and the other one we're going to do the other way. So if those one come out this way, then you're going to turn your paper and go the other way for your diagonal. That's when I'm going to try to pay attention here and fix where I had boo-boos. And again. And I get one more here. Right, yeah. Here we go. Now we're ready to put our DSP on it. But first, let's do our stamping. We're going to be using Lost Lagoon, the DSP and the Lost Lagoon. And the one, I call that the mountain, the straight one, the one that come out, need to face you, because that's going to be your front. I just go here and there. I had started this box and the 8.5 by 11. I don't know if I said that in my video. I'm lost in my video now. And then Mary in my downline sent me a video, and this was Kate Johnson or Kathy Johnson, Create with Kate, that had done with the DSP. So that it's her, I was inspired by hers, how she done the DSP. So the DSP work better when you don't have to worry about which direction it go. When it came to the ice cream cone, I had went the wrong way. So if you can find a DSP that you don't have to worry about which direction it go, it's much easier. So you need strip up 6 and 3/8. So this is 6 and 3/8 by 1 and 7/8. So that's just the line before the 2 there. So you need 2 of them, 1 and 7/8 by 6 and 3/8. Now what you're going to do, take your point there and your point in the bottom, cut that diagonal. So you get 2 pieces. And then you get 2 pieces. So we get 4 pieces in all. Now we're going to take our DSP and we're going to glue that over here. Oops. So it's going to go. Did I do the wrong thing again? Well, I sure did. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so you're going to take 6 by 3/8. I think that's correct. We're going to go by 1 and 7/8 and 1 and 7/8. And then the piece that you want facing you, the top needs to go on the right and this in the bottom. That should work. That go to the top, to the right. Or did I flip my box around now? Maybe it depends if I flip my box around, because I think that is the same thing. It sure is. So we're going to go the other way. We're going to put the top on the left and this in the bottom. Here we go. Now that's going to work. I need one more. And this go to the right. So sometimes cut one piece and then try it to make sure so you're not wasting all that paper. And because you see this work perfect here. It can be there or it can be there, no problem. Well, this one here, it don't work. See, so I would have to have the words, and the words was going sideways, so I didn't like it. So you just have to pay attention to the way it goes, I guess. So now I'm gonna put my snail, and really we're gonna start at the bottom here. If you find any DSP that any pattern go either way, that would be awesome. Would need my little mat there. Do I have my little mat here? That's funny. When I want it, it's buried in the bottom of my mess. Today was video day, so I think this is number 7 today. And then more snail. Put it right here. So you see I go back and forth like this. And then again, put it right here. Okay, now we're ready to assemble the box. You're going to take your flap, and where it's the stamp part, that's the front, you're going to take a piece of tear and tape. The other box I did 2. I'm going to try with just 1 here, just because I want to try to finish that video in a normal time. It seems my video are getting longer and longer. So I'm going to remove this here. Oops. If I got my poker, where would I be? Right here. Poker, it's my best friend when it comes to take this paper off. Here we go, and I need one more little piece there. I rip it a little bit too close. Let's see, here we go. Now we're going to close this. To close any 3D, it's better if you close it flat. So I put this flat, bring this over there. So then we know it's straight. Now for the bottom, I'm gonna, okay, this one I want it to go last, so then it go nice with the top. So I'm gonna put my side first. Fast fuse. Always put the one, so this is the front of my box, so this is going to be the last one. So now I'm going to line this good. And for some reason, I don't think I reinforced those cords because they seem tight. Here we go. Now you want to take a ruler, because my hand don't fit in this one. The other one, my hand fit. Now what you're going to do, it's make sure that this is reinforced good. The other one I had reinforced it before I glued the bottom. Now I'm kind of stuck here. So you want to make sure it's all reinforced good. And that's the trick to it, to make sure it's all reinforced good. Okay, now you're gonna twist it motion. And let's just say it worked better if you really reinforce your score before. We're going to get it though. It's called, see? You just have to play with it. But if I would really reinforce that before I glue my bottom, it would have been easy. Now we're going to fold this here. Make sure all your score was reinforced. So this, like I said, you want to make sure that you can take a sliver off if you see it's too tight. And this the same. It's a lot easier to take a little sliver of the flap, so then it's going to close much easier. Okay, so now you see, you could have put your candy to at, let's open that again. You're going to see a bit of candy in the bottom. Now we're going to close that and see this. After you've done it once, it go perfectly fine. We're going to put this. And voila, my friend. See how fun it is? So now this one, I'm going to do a little flower maybe for the top. And this one too. And see, this one I just used the pansy punch. And I just did 3 of them. So like you rotate the color, put the dimension in between, and the petite on top of it. That is it, my friends. So now see, you get this here. You want to make sure you glue your paper. It's glued correctly. But see, it's all perfectly twisted, we're going to say. So thank you so much. And I think it's Kate Johnson or Katie Johnson, Create with Kate. Thank you so much for the tip on the DSP. It's very cool. I think it make it very funky. So thank you. And for all the product lists, supplies, visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. And here's on top, you get the link. I'm going to put the link for the 12 by 12 paper. Well, it's 12 by 9.5. Thank you and have a great day, my friends.